People are being killed
Les gens sont tués
in a country where there is government.
dans un pays lorsqu'il y a le
And
gouvernement.
nobody seems to be saying anything.
Personne ne dit rien.
And anybody who says anything, they come against that person.
Et la personne qui dit quelque chose, on vient après cette personne.
We are ready to die for it.
Nous sommes prêts à mourir pour cela.
When they come with their cow to graze in your farmland, they destroy your farmland, and when you talk, they kill you. Why? Because their cow to them is important than your own life. Why? You are seen as an infidel, you are seen as an unbeliever.
Tu es vu comme un incroyant. Donc le bœuf est plus important que ta vie.
About 800 people, over 800 people have been killed in southern Kaduna. Over 800 people, and no arrest has been made.
Aucune arrestation a été faite. 800 personnes mortes au sud de Kaduna.
A man cried to me about 2 weeks ago. I was weeping in my office.
J'ai pleuré dans mon bureau.
He said he has no place to live. I said, why?
Il dit qu'il n'a pas un endroit pour vivre.
He said where they were living
Il dit lorsqu'il vivait
in Kaduna was burnt.
A été brûlé.
He said his 7 children
Il dit 7 enfants.
And wife,
sa femme,
who is pregnant, was killed.
Qui était enceinte, ont été tués dans cette maison. Sa femme qui était enceinte et ses 7 enfants ont été tués à Kaduna. Et lui s'est échappé.
He said he ran for his dear life. As it is right now, he's become a widower.
Il est
no
devenu
children, no wife.
Pas d'enfants, pas de femmes.
Nobody owns this country.
Personne n'a le droit.
We all own the country.
Nous tous avons le droit.
And no people can try to claim superiority over the other ones. We all own the country. We are keeping quiet does not mean we are powerless. We can do something. We know something. We can fight. Enough is enough.
Assez, c'est assez. Ce pays nous appartient tous. Le pays n'appartient pas seulement.
Enough is enough.
Assez, c'est assez.
Nobody owns this country. We all own this country. This country belongs to all of us. If the country does not belong to all of us again, let the country be divided. And let this one go to the other side, and let us go to the other side. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail.
I think that the story of Benue is very much known abroad, much more than we tend to think about it here, because the story, whether of Boko Haram or whether of herders and the situation in the Middle Belt, is actually one that the media in Europe is very concerned about.
Well, so, what I'm asking is, what do you say to them is behind it? Is it competition for land? Is it fueled by religious and ethnic divisions? Is it something else?
Yes, this is a very good question you're asking, because I think that what actually has happened is that nobody is telling the truth about the problem in Benue and the Middle Belt. And we are wanting to be politically correct by saying, and I saw that in a major statement today, by saying that there is no religion involved in this crisis. Well, a statement today from the office of the SGF, for example, who said it's not about
Secretary to the government.
Yeah, Secretary to the government, who said there is no religion involved in this. There's no ethnicity. It's an economic situation.
And you believe that there is religion and ethnicity?
Of course, I do believe.
But tell us why.
Because this is not the first time. The people of Benue know that they have had an issue of jihadism in the past 100 years, that ended up in Benue. The people who took the jihad, who will never want to end, want to continue that jihad. The last jihad ended up in Benue. I used to joke with my Igbo friends and brothers and said, Christianity is actually stabilized in Igbo land because we stopped the jihad in Benue. And so they want to continue that jihad, and the Benue is the center for them of that jihad. They believe that once they're able to overrun Benue, then they can reach the ocean, as they had always thought. And this is the narrative that nobody wants to talk about. We want to be politically correct, and therefore we are saying, oh well, there's nothing religious about this, or there's actually nothing ethnic about this. You're talking about a people who are going into Benue to massacre people from week to week. These guys come in the night, they come by river, they come by canoe, they get out of the canoe, they get out and go out and kill people, get back into the canoes and run back. They don't belong to Benue. They hope that continually, by decimating the people who are in the north of the Benue, they will be able to occupy that land, drive them out as they are, kill the people, they destroy the churches, they burn the homes, they take over, they take the people's food and offer to cows, and gradually they are inching into Benue. This is the situation, and that's the story which I like to tell anybody. And it's an unfortunate situation, because I think that the government is taking this matter not as seriously as it should. The same situation we have in Plateau, the same situation we have in Benue. Overrun Plateau, overrun Benue, and then move on. This is a story that must be told, and that story must be told openly, and we don't need to be politically correct. We want to be able to solve a problem. You must get to the root cause of the problem.
Indeed. And so, given what you're saying, although, as you said, the government of the Federation, the SGF's office is disputing that, and so are some other people, what do you expect? It seems like, based on what you're saying, it's important for President Tinubu to actually go to Benue State and get to the heart of the matter. Because if what you're saying is the heart of the matter, then it's important for him to understand that, because that's the way to solve the problem, isn't it?
Precisely. And this is why I thought it's important for us to put this on the table. And President Tinubu must understand this before he puts petrol on the fire in Benue. Yesterday, the statement that came out from Bayo Onanuga said,
that's one of the president's spokesmen.
The president's spokesman said that the people of Benue ought to reconcile among themselves, reconcile with the people who are killing them. Who are these people who are killing them? Do they know them? So how do you reconcile with someone whom you cannot even see?
That's a good point, because I put that point to the governor of Benue State when he was on this program yesterday.
Yeah. So how do you dialogue with someone whom you cannot see? Wait, the two of us are dialoguing now. You and I can talk about whatever issues. Those guys, nobody knows them. Nobody knows their address. They come in the night in hundreds, they kill in the night, and they go. So the issue that is actually at stake here, which nobody is talking about, and I would like the president to address it. The United Nations is asking him to do so, and the Amnesty International is asking him to do so, and Pope Leo is asking him to do so, is to find out who is doing the massacring of the people, who is doing the killing, and to bring them to justice. Nobody is saying we must bring these people to justice.
So your assumption is that the president doesn't actually understand what is going on?
Precisely. I think he does not understand. He does need to understand the situation that's going on. And if he does not, then he goes in there and he can make a statement or make statements that are going to be inflammatory. They are going to make things worse. I think it's important for us to let the president know that there is a situation on the ground which he needs to understand properly and to address adequately when he's on the ground. The bulk of the people who were killed in this attack are people who were kept in an IDP camp that is actually run by the Catholic Church. And so when that happens, then immediately through the nunciature and through the church in Nigeria, information gets to Rome. And he does that not only for Nigeria, but for whatever parts of the world where Catholics are affected. He makes appeals.
Hey, my people, welcome back. I know Suki, all of now we don't hear everything they go on for this ammunition. Not only hear the way that they buy Benue people and Plateau people, and also everybody will be Suki, them the middle belt side. Though it don't tell with this kind of matter they go on. But why this kind of matter no one go down be say people who they behind this thing. People who are behind of the people who are okay, they buy Benue, buy Plateau, by many people for this country. God don't they expose them. Now know say okay, this issue where we dey face for this country, we don't normally notice to say na religion and many other things. Now be the issue wey be say okay be the girl for inside this country called Nigeria. But why this matter seems not to stop? Because their own plan now not to Islamize this nation, and I don't know what be say they won't give from this Islamization of this country. Even though okay, now one Islamized this country. Now to the by people will be okay, they suppose they alive. It no make sense. Even though you're Islamize this country, you go tell people say okay, since you want Islamize this country, make people maybe separate this country, make now go on our own side so that we go Islamize our own side. Now we think for talk with that. This jihadist of a thing, don't they lead to many things now. Now in the cause many things will be okay, they go on for this our nation. People for Benue, people for Kogi, people for Plateau, people for Akwa Ibom, people from Nasarawa, people for Abuja, the center, them do the rest. And the only people who say okay, these people they attack. No be people who say okay, they for the main town and they attack. Now why be okay? Now no they hear most of all these people who say okay, they attack. Now no they hear their own things. So be okay, they go on for their own side with that. But why this thing keep they happen? Why we say okay, we be human, no get any human sympathy for our own self? Why all this thing keep going on day by day? We be say we no want talk. Is it the time we be say okay, they don't carry everybody lives? Now be the time where una go rest. What is going on? This problem say don't they make me? They think of many things. That Jesus is coming. We be say okay, they talk. Oh my, don't they come? It don't they come? So make you will be okay to hear me now. Now you go take care of your own self because of the way this thing they go. This thing now, they don't they carry us, they go where we don't know. Thank God say na Bola Tinubu na even the powerful now. If now we waiting many people they face, many people for face. If to say na person like Shetima, they rule on way for plenty. Besha, God knows how everything they go. But for those people who say okay, they don't buy them for Benue. May God help their soul. May God just help them. And you already else now, make you take care of your own self. Because you don't think we say okay, we talk about the jihadist and many other things. And for you, if it's okay, you get anything, if say you want to talk concerning this thing where they go on, make you drop your own thought for comment section. And also, if not, this be your first time, make you like our video, share, subscribe. Thank you.